Hi guys, my name is Baby Girl for Life. Good morning. You can call me Baby Girl. I'm a singer, a music singer, a song singer, a songwriter, a song producer, a song monopoly, a song editor, a song composer, a song marketer, a musician, a songician, a song editor, a song emperor, a song conqueror, a song lion, a song tiger, a song elephant, a song everything. If it's the first time coming across this page, this face, my name is Baby Girl for Life. You can call me Baby Girl. Right, come inside, guys. If you're watching from the window, good morning, Rose. Good morning, Love Wisdom. Today, we're going to have an intense makeup tutorial. So, I'll be reading lots of comments. If you have any question anyway, drop it on the comment section. I'll be concentrating on the makeup, intense makeup lesson. Come inside with your makeup product without wasting much of our time. I have done my brows. I'm going to be making a separate video for brows. That was why I did my brows, because I don't want to take too much time. Come inside, window watchers, come inside. Let's start. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. I can see all over you the glory of the Lord. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. Hi, Love Wisdom. Hello, baby girl. Sis, have a nice day. God bless you. God bless you too, darling. You are blessed and highly lifted. Come inside, guys. Come. We'll be having an intense makeup tutorial, and it's free. I actually have a private class, but this is gonna be free for everybody. Come inside. Any question, pop it on the comment section. I am ready. My mirror is beautifully cleaned. Okay, where is my flat brush? This is my flat brush. This brush is only for your brows and for cutting crease. Hi, Mercedes. Good morning. It's for brows and for cutting crease alone. It's called flat brush or concealer brush. It's quite different from this fluffy brush. This is a fluffy brush, or you call it eyeshadow brush. Hi, Michaela. They are quite different. You can't use this for eyeshadow and you can't use this for concealer. One good thing about makeup is by the time you know all your products, good morning, Rita, how are you doing? By the time you know all your products, your makeup will be very easy for you. There are lots of people out there, they don't even know which brush is for this, which is for this. If you are a beginner when buying a brush, they always write the uses of the brush on it. If it's a foundation brush, they write foundation brush. If it's a concealer brush, they write concealer brush. But if you already know the uses of all brushes, even when you're sleeping, someone wakes you up and say, oh, what brush is this? You can say, this is concealer brush. You don't need to start looking for a brush. Good morning, Candice. You don't need to start looking for a brush with name or without name. This is flat brush. I will be using this now to clean my brows. I have to cover up. I'll use this now to clean my brows while I use my concealer from Huda Beauty to clean my brows. I'll mix my concealer and eyeshadow base to clean the brows. You can use any shade to clean your brow. But for me, I love the beginning of my brows here to be a bit darker, like brown, like my skin tone, while the end here to be brighter, because I will be highlighting the end there. So I'll use this concealer to clean my brows. Sometimes I use eyeshadow base, but the thing is, you can't use foundation. If you want to use foundation, that means you are not going to be using eyeshadow. So this is my concealer. Please let me know if my video is dark, because I'm actually not using ring light. It's just too bright. That thing, I don't like it. I'm using a natural light and electricity light. So let me know if my video is dark. I'm fine, Rita. How are you doing, baby? Let's go. If you think your brush is not flat enough and you don't have glue Take any of your products. You can take your foundation, you can take your concealer. All you have to do is touch it and use your 2 fingers to flatten it. It will be very flat. You can use your 2 fingers to flatten it. You can use soap as well. You can use your cream. You can use any kind of creamy product to flatten it. But because you're using it for your brows and you might not have your cream in the studio, just use your foundation or your concealer to flatten it if you don't have glue. Thank you, love. Oh, thank you, baby. Before you can learn makeup online, you have to be very, very patient. Online makeup looks very difficult, but believe me, it's not difficult. I learned my makeup online. It's not difficult. I have some students who think, oh, they can't do it, but now they're enjoying the class. It's not difficult. It's just for you to have 100% mind towards it, to say, oh, I really, really want to learn this stuff, you know. If not, by the time you start telling yourself, oh, it takes too much time, it's difficult, my darling, you can't learn it. Very, very easy. It's easier than tailoring. I use bar soap to flatten my brush. Of course, you can use bar soap. Yeah, a lot of people use bar soap. People use different products. Sometimes I use my brow glue. Where is the brow glue? Baby, where are you? I used that brow glue a few minutes ago. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I use my Revolution brow glue to flatten it. You can use any product to flatten it. Hi, everyone. Please, if you're commenting, I'm not reading your comment, try to bear with me, right? We're going to be having intense makeup tutorial. If you have your makeup product, as I'm applying mine, apply yours as well. So you can see now I've applied my concealer. I'll be using my brighter shade of eyeshadow base to clean the end of it, because the reason why I have to use a brighter shade, I'm going to be highlighting it with my highlighter later on, right? Hi, Wee. Hi, Yumi. This is my eyeshadow base. If you have the brighter shade of concealer, you can also use it. But for me, I love my concealer to be the same shade as my foundation. That's why even for my customers, I use the same concealer as their foundation. Because you have to be careful for your makeup not to be brighter than your skin shade, you know. So that's why I want to use eyeshadow base. My eyeshadow base is from P. Louise and is on shade... Where is the shade? Where is the shade? Where is the shade? Rumor 03. Hi, Nana. Good morning. Is on shade Rumor 03. I'll carefully highlighting it. At this stage, you have to be very, very careful, because you can make mistake. Your eyeshadow base or your concealer can go into... Facebook restricted you. I know. I think I saw it. Yeah. Just forget Facebook. Because your eyeshadow base or your concealer can go into your brows. If anything like that happens, leave it. Don't touch yet. Don't clean it off. Just leave it. Allow it to get dried. By the time it gets dried, you can always correct it with your eyebrow gel or whatever you use to draw your brows. Hi, Melly. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Melly, say good morning to all baby girls family. Allow it to get dry. Do other things while your mistake is getting dry. By the time it gets dried, it's either you pull it off with your tweezer or you can use your brow pencil to correct it. Don't start wiping it off. If you try to wipe off, you're going to ruin in the whole eyebrows. Just leave it. You guys see me, sometimes I'll ruin in my brows with my concealer or my eyeshadow base. But I'll just leave it there, do other things, and come back to it later on. If you have any question, hi Bito, good morning. Thank you, Fatima. If you have any question, leave it on the comment section. Please, if you comment, I miss your comment. Kindly know that we're going to have intense makeup tutorial, and bring out your comments again. Just reply to the comments and call my attention to it. I'll read it. As you're watching, you have any question, instead of coming to my inbox, please drop it on the comment section. There are, oh my God, anyway, there are different kinds of people in the world. There are a lot of people. There are some people out there, they'll be watching my video, watching my makeup video while I'm still on live. They'll be on my inbox asking me questions while I'm on live. They are watching me. They'll be on my inbox asking me questions. It's actually not advisable. If you drop your question on the comment section, other people will learn from it. Because when you come to my inbox, I have 1,001 questions out there, but majority of them are just same question, right? As you're watching me, there's no point of coming to my inbox, because I am on live and you're watching me live. So please, darling, pardon me, pity 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 me. Right, my brows are done now. The bottom of my brows are done. I'm just gonna go to the top. Right now, I'm going to clean off my flat brush. I will clean it off. I'll use my wet wipe to clean it up, because I'm going to the top of the brows, and I wouldn't want any shade I'll use there to be brighter than my skin tone or my skin shade. And this eyeshadow base here is brighter than my skin shade. So I'm just going to wipe it off. I'm just going to wipe it off and take my foundation. I know some people say, oh, why are you using your foundation on your brows? Yes, the reason why you have to use foundation at the top of your brows is because whatever products you are using there, if you're using eyeshadow base, if you're using concealer, it has to be the same shade with your foundation. Why? Because if you mistakenly use any product brighter than your foundation or your skin shade at the top of your brows, after your makeup, there'll be a very bright, harsh line at the top of your makeup. And the worst part of it is you can't blend it out. The more you try to blend it out, the more you ruin in your makeup. So the best bet is to get a concealer that has same shade with your foundation, or better still, you don't have to spend money on everything. You are not a makeup artist. Or better still, just use your foundation to tidy up the top of your brows. So I'm going to use my foundation now. I have a concealer that is same shade with my foundation, but I prefer to use my foundation. Don't use any shade brighter than your foundation. You are going to ruin in your makeup, believe me. There'll be a bright, harsh line there. There are some makeups you see at the top of the makeup here. You see a bright, whitish line or whatever they use there. It's because any kind of product they use there, excuse me, any kind of product they use there is brighter than their skin shade or their foundation. The best bet, use your foundation. And when you use your foundation, you don't have to do any excess blending there, because it's already your skin shade. Hi, Sandra. Good morning. Thank you, Lisa. Good morning. Take a good look at this. Imagine if I have used a product like this or a shade like this at the top. Oh my God, it would have looked as if I'm going for an Halloween night out. Good morning, Blake. It's better to use your foundation. Foundation plays a very big role on makeup and is multi-purpose. You can use it on different things. You can even use foundation as your lipstick. Yeah, you can use foundation as your lipstick. Yeah, no amount of blending will hide the light color at the top of the brows. No amount of blend. The more you try to blend it, the more you ruin your brows. That's just the secret. The more you try to blend, the more you ruin in the brows. The best bet is to prevent it. Prevention is always better and cheaper than cure. Hi, Patricia. Good morning. Hi, Yoni. I'm good. And you? Our brows are ready. This one looks bigger on the end. I'm going to leave it for my foundation to get dry there before I come back to it. I'm going to make this bigger a little bit. This one looks bigger, right? Yeah, it looks bigger. Or should I reduce this? I actually like this one. Let's just reduce it. Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, mommy love it. How you doing? Good evening, my Melai. Good evening, Esther. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mommy love it. How you doing? How is my baby doing? I hope everybody is doing great. Good evening, Kumar. So I'm going to blend it now. I'll blend my foundation first with my foundation brush, because if I blend this shade first before I blend the foundation, this product is going to come here. So I'm going to blend the foundation first. Blend, 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 blend. Then before I come down, hi, Cherry from Queensland, Australia. Is 8:05 p.m. Oh my God, you are preparing for Thursday and we just woke up. The world is really rotating. Good morning, baby girl. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hi, Anne-Marie. How you doing, baby? I'm having a beautiful day, and you? I hope you're doing great, babes. Have you eaten today? I've eaten, sweetie. Right, so our eyes are ready for an eyeshadow. We're gonna be using a nude eyeshadow palette from P. Louise. Oh my god, one thing I don't really like about some eyeshadow palette from P. Louise is very big and heavy. This palette, oh my god, this palette should be weighing nothing less than 1 kg. It's very big. Look, it's very big and heavy. Do you know that when I got this palette, I never knew there was another palette at the bottom of the palette. Like there was something like this. There was a day I was using it on a live stream. I was just imagining, why could there be a ribbon here? Why did they put this ribbon here? I was like, why? And it looks like something you can just dip your finger into and like drag. I was okay, let me just drag the ribbon and see what's going to happen. And the palette just came out. I said, what? So we're going to make use of this palette right here. It's very big, very big, very big. It's a nude palette. It's a nude palette from P. Louise. Yeah. It's very good. Very good. As a learner, please don't get a colorful palette. Don't try to, hi Katrin, good morning. Hi Elda. Hi Rizky. Don't get a colorful palette and don't try to create a colorful look as a beginner, as a learner. Colorful looks or colorful palettes are very, very, very difficult to blend. When I make colorful palette, like colorful eyeshadows are very difficult to blend. And as a learner, believe me, you're going to end up having 1 or 2 mistakes. Even professionals, nobody's above mistake, believe me. But the thing is, if you're having a nude palettes are dull colors, non-sharp colors, colors like brown, cream, black, ash, colors like that, things like this. Things like this. So if you use something like this, if there's any mistake on your eyeshadow, it won't be too obvious because in as much, oh, I bought it last year and how much did I buy it? I think I bought it around 30-something pounds. It was on sale actually. I bought it during the Xmas sale. It was on sale. It was around 30-something pounds. I'm not too sure, except if I check my account with them, then I will know. So if you use something like this, right, and if there is any mistake, it won't be obvious as there is a mistake on your eyeshadow. Thank you, Rita. It won't be too obvious. But if you use something like green, purple, orange, and you are not able to blend it out, believe me, oh my God, you see some harsh lines fighting themselves on your eyelid. So better still, as a learner, get this. A nude palette, or you can just get a brown palette. Nude palette is best for learners, even professionals. In most cases, I use nude palette. If I don't have the strength to start blending, I just use my nude palette. I have more of nude palette than colorful palette because if you're going to create a makeup look for a client, you are not going to be using a colorful palette, except a touch of colors. You are mostly going to be dealing with your nude palette. Can we get something like this in Nigeria? I don't think you can get it in Nigeria. You can only get the imitation, but you cannot get the original. It wasn't up to 30 pounds. No, it was like about 90% off. But I don't know if you order from them because they ship worldwide. If you order from them, if they're gonna deliver to Nigeria, I'm not sure about that. I don't know, but they delivered worldwide. It's a UK product, so I bought it online. It wasn't up to 30 pounds. It wasn't. It was very, very cheap. I got a lot of palette from them. So we're gonna make use of this brown shade here, this shade, and this shade here, very fine shade. Look, very fine. And this one. Yeah. Let's go. I can't hold the palette because it's big. It's big. I'm just going to leave it on my tie while I take my brush. It's very big. very big. If you have this palette as a makeup artist, or even not as a makeup artist anyway, if you have this palette as a makeup lover, it's gonna last you for a lifetime, because you don't need to be buying different palettes. Yeah, very big, and their palettes are very good. Hi Leanne, hi Benefit, good morning. Let's go. I love taking my eyeshadow bit by bit. Don't take your eyeshadow, don't just take your brush and start dipping into your eyeshadow. You have to take it bit by bit, because if you have any product, if you have too much product on your brush, your makeup might end up having too much or excess product, and it will be very difficult for you to blend. To be very, very difficult for you to blend. So the best bet is for you to be taking your products bit by bit. Take small piece of it. If there's any need for you to come back, you can always come back, right? Hi, beloved. Good morning. How are you doing? And you have to use your fluffy brush, no longer your flat brush. Not this. Not this. You have to use your fluffy brush, your eyeshadow brush. That's the brush you have to use. We are creating a very, very simple look. Beginners, please try as much as you can to do away with cut crease. How are you, my Facebook sister? I love you and have a beautiful day. Thank you, Leanne. I'm doing great. And you, I hope you're doing beautifully great. You have a pleasant and blissful day, darling. Always take your products bit by bit and do lots of blending. There is no amount of blending that will be too much for your makeup. Thank you, Lynn. I said don't do cut crease, because cut crease is not something for beginners. Cut crease is another stage of makeup. As a beginner, don't do cut crease. You're gonna see the makeup I'll create now. I won't do cut crease, but it's gonna look as if I have done cut crease. So as a beginner, these are the things you should be creating, not cut crease, because cut crease, you're gonna get discouraged on cut crease as a beginner. Yes, you get discouraged because there'll be lots of mistakes. So by the time you know this, cut crease will be easy for you. But you starting with cut crease, you'll be discouraged. You will be discouraged. You're welcome. Let's go to the other eyelid. Yes, Melly. The name of the eyeshadow palette is from P. Louise. It's called If the Crown Fits. It's like a boss. If the Crown Fits. From P. Louise. If you go to their website, I don't think they're having sale this time. It's called If the Crown Fits. From P. Louise. This is the palette. It's very good, but it's big and heavy. It's very big, like big. It's big. I never knew it was this big. The palette is called If the Crown Fits. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Susan. Good morning. You see me taking my product bit by bit. I know somebody who lacks patience to say, what's the point of taking it bit by bit when you can actually take it at once and start blending? No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to take your product bit by bit. If there's any reason for you to come back, always come back for it. How can I get the palette in Nigeria? You have to order it. You have to order it. Yeah, you have to order it from their website. When going into their website, be careful, on Google, when you type in any company's name, first of all, you're going to be seeing sponsored companies who are trying to sell other people's product, but make sure you are on the right company. Just type in www.plewis.co.uk. They should pop up. Don't use the sponsored companies because those are third parties. You might not even receive your parcel. It's called P. Louise. P, then Louise. I think their Louise is L-O-I-U-S-E. Louise, yeah. Not the regular L-U-L-O-U-S or whatever how a lot of people spell their P. Louise. Their Louise. Hi, Nenka. Good morning, Mama. How are you doing? It's a MAC product, right? Yeah, MAC is a good product, but it's old-fashioned product for me. I used to use MAC, but I just felt it's old-fashioned. Yeah, it's old-fashioned. There are lots of products out there now that are really, there are new-fashioned. MAC is old-fashioned product. It's not bad. I still use MAC foundation, but it's old-fashioned. MAC has been into existence for decades. Yeah. And it's very expensive. If MAC was to be having these products, this palette, oh my God, this palette would not be less than at least 300 to 400 pounds. MAC products are very expensive. But you know what? It's old-fashioned now. For me, MAC and, where is this product again? Mary Kay. Yeah, to me, they are old-fashioned. I just like trying new products. I saw these people on Facebook advert. I said, okay, let me give it a try. I did. My product came. I tried it. Oh my God, it was a wow. I used their lipsticks a lot. I use their lipstick a lot. They're very good. Hi, Sansa. Good morning. I like Sephora too. Yeah, Sephora is an Italian product, right? Is it Italian or a German product? But they have a shop here. I normally see their adverts here. I think Sephora is an Italian product because I see Italian and German makeup artists talking about it. I think so. Yeah. Some shops sell Sephora here, but I haven't used their products. I haven't used any Sephora products. I can't really tell. Oh. But I know their prices are considerate. Yeah, I know and they sell luxury products as well. Sephora is just like House of Fraser. Yeah, they sell luxury products. Thank you, Sally. Maybe get what affordable foundation and powder can you recommend for us? Where are you commenting from so that I will know a product to recommend for you? Where are you commenting from? Right. Okay. Now I want to take this shade here. I'm going to mix this shade and this together. Why I tap on this? Where is it? Why I tap on this, I'll be tapping on this the same time. I'm still using MAC product. Yeah, MAC product is good. I'm not saying it's not good. I still use their foundation, but it's just old-fashioned for me. It's just old-fashioned for me. And their foundation is not a full coverage. As expensive as it is, it's not a full coverage. What kind of makeup are you planning to wear on your face? That's what I'm doing now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So you see, I didn't cut any crease. I'm just going to take my brush now, tap on the two eyeshadows, and bring it to my eyelid. This is what you should be doing instead of cutting crease. Instead of you cutting crease as a beginner, let me change my brush. This is actually too small. As a beginner, instead of cutting crease, don't cut crease. Just do this. It's easier because this looks like bridal makeup. It's not bridal makeup, darling. I used to work for Bare Essentials, so we had a lot of MAC, Sephora, and Shiseido. Oh, I've never heard of Shiseido. I've never heard of that. MAC is a good product. Yeah, it's a very good product, but it's just old-fashioned. It's just old-fashioned. Yeah, it's old-fashioned. It's old-fashioned compared to these new generation products. It's old-fashioned. And the price, to me, it doesn't worth it. Hi, Mom. Where is the country? What are you trying to say, baby? Good morning, Angela. Good morning. How are you doing, Mommy? How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm still tapping on my eyeshadow, just trying to blend it in. I like to sit properly on your eyelid. Good morning, Lenny. Good morning. How are you doing? Thank you, Rita. But you can wear anything and look flawless. Yes, of course you can. MAC is just old-fashioned for me. I have so many products. I work with so many products. But you see, MAC, it's just old-fashioned for me. When I go to the store or the shop and I see MAC, I'm like, oh, it's old-fashioned. Let me do with something new. Yeah, it's just like when you go to Marks and Spencer and when you go to shops like River Island. Marks and Spencer deals with office clothing, corporate wears, while River Island do with fashion, trendy fashion. So when I enter shops like Marks and Spencer, I'm like, oh, these are old people's clothes. But when I enter River Island, I'm like, oh yeah. It's just old fashioned for me. I used MAC for years. Yeah. When I started my makeup journey, I used MACs a lot. Yeah, I used them a lot, but now it's just old fashioned for me. Old fashioned for me. When you are applying your eyeshadow, please don't scrub. Don't do this. Don't scrub. You just have to tap. Tap, 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 tap. Don't scrub. Don't start doing this. No. This is scrubbing. You don't scrub. You tap. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you. I'm eating my dinner, baby girl, while watching you. Oh, you didn't tell me to come and join you. You didn't tell me to come and join you. It's not nice. If you have any question, don't be shy to drop it on the comment section. As I'm creating my look, I'm using one eye to look at my comment section. Have a wonderful day from Ria. Hi, Leonon. You have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, baby. You see, I have successfully applied my 2 shades. We have, is it orange or dark orange? It's a dark orange, right? the both colors. This is bright orange and this is dark orange. So I touch the both colors like this before dropping it on my eyelid. That was how I got this color. And the good part of this is when you look at it carefully, you are going to be thinking, oh, she cut crease. I didn't cut crease. If I have cut mine crease, there would have been a clean line here. There would have been a crease line here. I didn't cut crease. If there was crease, there would have been a clean line in there. Hi, Sonali. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come back to my former brush, the brush I used first. You know that brown shade, the brush we used on it to blend in the both lines, the both colors together so that there will be no bridges between them. The place where this brown shade and this orange shade met, I'm going to use this brush now to blend it together. I'm coming back to this edge. Don't forget this edge. Blend it together. Because there will be a harsh line there if you don't blend it together. You are going to be seeing where the orange shade starts from and where the brown shade ended. You just blend it together. Look at it. There is a big difference now. And on the edge here, at the end here, I'm going to tap on my brown shade again. This brown shade, where is it? This palette is too big. This brown shade here, the one we used before, this particular one. I'm going to tap on it again to close this place. Not too much, just tap on it. If you think you have excess on your brush, you can always dust it out. You dusting it out doesn't mean there's nothing left on your brush. You still have lots of products in there. In fact, I do this a lot. If I think, oh, I don't want to have too much on my eyeshadow, I just tap and I dust it out. I dust the excess out. Have a wonderful day watching from, oh, loving your makeup is amazing. Thank you, Joel. Thank you. I'm just going to use, I'm going to close this part in here. Just close it. And same thing goes to the other side. Don't be harsh with your brush. Don't hold it too tight. I don't know if you guys are watching my hands. I hold it very lightly. Don't angrily hold your brush. If you are not happy, don't hold your brush. Don't transfer aggression to your brush. Please be happy with your brush. Hold it very lightly. There is no point of holding it too tight. If not, you're going to damage your brush. I bought this brush from, where did I buy this brush? I can't remember, but I know I bought, it was 3 sets and I bought them £2. Very, very cheap. I have been using it for up to 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. If you are holding your brush too tight, remember there'll be too much pressure on the fluffy part of the brush, this part. There'll be too much pressure on it. And there is nothing you can do than start scrubbing your eyeshadow. So hold it very tight. Any brush, foundation brush, whatever brush you are using, hold it very tight and scrub or no. And tap like this. If you want to tap, just tap lightly. Don't be in a rush. You are doing something. There is a difference there. Or if you want to blend, just blend lightly. Hold it very lightly, not too tight. I like your way color brand. Can I borrow, beautiful lady? Of course you can borrow, darling. Hold it very tight. We are almost done with our eyeshadow. And I'm going to come back to this brush again. Just pat in the both colors again, the same way I did with the other brush. Our eyeshadow is ready. Yay! Eyeshadow is ready. So let me keep the palette. Bye, palettes. Bye. Let's draw our liner. The purpose of your liner. Hi, Harrienta. How are you doing, baby? The purpose of your liner is for you to have a space for your lashes. That's the purpose of your liner. Nothing more. Nothing more, nothing more, nothing more. Am I going to start looking for my liner again? Okay. Found it. That's the purpose of your liner. Nothing more. Hello again, Mom. Danielle from Ghana. God bless you. Bless you, Danielle. Good morning, Etisen. How are you doing? When you want to draw your liner, I don't know if you have these products wherever you're watching me from. It's called ELF. E-L-F. E-L-F. This liner can last you for 2 years. And it's very tiny. I don't know what's going on, but it's very, very small. How many ml? 4.2 ml. It lasts like anytime I use makeup, I use this liner. I have been using it for more than 1 year. If I'm not exaggerating, I've been using it for more than 1 year. If you have it in your country, you can get it because it's very good. ELF. I got it from Superdrug. So let's draw our liner. When you want to draw your liner, please listen attentively. When you want to draw your liner, beginners, don't start from your tear dots. No, don't start from here. If you start from there, you are going to end up having mistake. Liner is easy and tricky. Very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. Don't start from your tear dot. Always start, for me, I can start from tear dot because I already know what I want to do. But as a beginner, thank you, Solani. Thank you. As a beginner, don't start from the tear dot. Always start from the middle. Even when you're drawing a cat liner, any kind of liner you want to draw, start from the middle. Today, I want to draw a very, very short liner because of learners watching. Don't draw cat liners. Learners, don't draw cat liners. If you draw cat liners and your hand is not straight enough, thank you, Mommy Lovett, your cat liner will end up here. Don't do it. Always do things within your reach. There is no race on makeup. This was how I started. And believe me, all eyeshadow look have their own liner. An eyeshadow like this shouldn't be having a cat liner. If not, the shape of the eyeshadow will change. For you to get this shade on your full makeup, you have to draw a very short liner, right? So start from the middle, take it down. You can use your creamy eyeliner if you want, or your liquid liner, or you can use a creamy one. Some makeup artists use a creamy liner, but it's not my thing. I don't just like it. They use a creamy liner or their eyeshadow, their brow cream, or you can call it brow. Is it brow cream or liner? It's multi-use anyway. Eyeliner. This is what I use for my brows. So you can use that for your eyeliner, or you can use your liquid liner. This will be easier for you because it's not thick. Brow liner is brow cream is very, very thick. So if there's any mistake on your liner, you find it difficult to correct. As you started from the middle, gradually take it to the front. Gradually take it to the front. Our liner is ready. You can see how short it is. Very, very short. Very, very short. Very, very short. Wow, thank you for teaching us, baby girl. I've learned a lot. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi, Sandra. Good morning from Mississippi. And the other side, if you are left-handed, right-hand side will be more difficult for you on makeup. If you are right-handed, left-hand side will be more difficult for you on makeup. But we just have to work our way out. Same thing. Start from the middle. The best way to learn makeup is for you to be consistent with your activity, for you to be consistent with your makeup. You can't create a makeup look today and the next time you're creating a look is a week time, 2 weeks time. My God, you can't learn like that. Even as a makeup artist, if you don't do it all the time, you start forgetting things. Anything handiwork, any work you use your hand for, if you don't do it all the time, you start forgetting things. So if you are learning, always do it all the time. Makeup is one thing you can just create and the next 2 minutes you wipe everything off and do something different. If brows are your weak points, concentrate on brows. If liner is your weak point, concentrate on your liner. If you think there is a mistake, take your towel or take your tissue, just wipe it off. It's not like tailoring or like hair. After making the whole hair, there is a mistake, you're gonna start taking it off. No. Makeup is very easy to learn. That's why I keep saying it's very, very easy to learn, because in 5 minutes you can just clean liner up to 5 times and start drawing it again. Always be consistent with it. Always. Before you know it, you become a pro. Our liner is ready. Please, what color of eyeshadow did you use? Oh, I think my beautiful sister is just coming. All right, let me show you. I use 3 shades. I use brown, dark orange, and orange. I use brown as my transition color. You see this part, this is called transition color. And this place, I use bright orange and dark orange together. This is the bright and the dark orange I use together. These two, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this place I use brown shade there. Hi, Cosette. Hi, how you doing? Good morning. All right, we've done our liner, and for me, I love to use my mascara. I love raising my natural lashes before applying my first lashes. Do you know why? Somebody asked me why. I love using my mascara to raise my natural lashes before my first lashes. The reason is because if I raise my natural lashes, I'm going to see where to fit in my first lashes, because I don't want my natural lashes to be all over the place, right? I want them to be properly arranged while I fit my first lashes on my eyelid. So I'm going to use my mascara now from Maybelline to raise my natural lashes. I actually have lots of lashes. Raise my natural lashes. This mascara is very thick. Very, very thick. It's like MAC mascara. I think I have MAC mascara here. Yeah. Very thick. Okay, now we are done with the eyes. You all know eyelashes is the last thing we do before calling it a day. Hi, Sue. Hi, Tom. Before calling it a day. So, let's go to the face beat. The first thing I do is to apply my primer. My primer. Is a primer from Yolando. Is a matte primer. Is matte primer. The reason why I use matte primer is because I have an oily face. So I have to use a matte primer. If you have a dry face, please use an oil-based primer. If you have an oily face, don't moisturize your face before makeup. Lots of people do moisturize because they just see people doing moisturize. Don't moisturize your face before makeup if you have an oily face. Moisturization is for people with dry skin because you're going to start using lots of oil on your face. If you have an oily face, you moisturize your face. My God, that makeup, if it lasts up to 2 hours, it's gonna start oh my God, you're gonna start seeing a drip of oil from your face. Like, okay, your face is producing oil. So if you have an oily face, use matte primer. If you have a dry face, that's the only way you have to moisturize your face before your makeup. People with dry skin, moisturize. People with oily skin, say no to moisturization. Say no to it. Because I have an oily face, 95% of my makeup products are matte. My eyeshadow is matte, my concealer is matte, my eyeshadow base is matte, my lipstick are all matte, except I want to use lip gloss. My foundation is matte. If I create a makeup look in the morning and I go out, spend the whole day out, when I get home in the evening, you're going to start thinking, oh, she just did a makeup because I used the right product. I know I have an oily face. I didn't use anything oily, especially your foundation, your primer. If those things are right, if you have a dry skin, you use an oil base. If you have an oily skin, use a dry one. Your makeup will be so intact. Try to use the right product. If you think you have a combination skin, use a combination foundation. That's 50% man, 50% oil base. For all skin type, they always write for all skin type. Then you know it's a combination foundation. But if you know you have dry or oily, know the one to use. Baby girl, I can tell you until now, I don't know how to put eyebrows. So sad you have been watching me. You don't know how to put eyebrows. Yeah, our next makeup will be basically on brows. Today I did my brows from indoor because I don't want to spend too long as I'll be talking a lot. So our next video will be purely for brows tutorial. Right? Get ready. Make sure you have your brow pencil. Make sure you have your brow glue or your setting powder. It's either you have your brow glue or your setting powder or you have your brow soap. Something to set your brows. Hola, baby girl. Hola, Ketia. So now I want to blend my primer. You can use your finger to rub it, to massage it into your skin. You can use a brush. Don't be shy to use your finger. Don't think, oh, if I use my finger, people will say I'm a dirty person. No. There are some cases you have to use your finger, especially when it comes to applying shimmer on your eyeshadow. You just have to use your finger to tap on it and drop it there. Yeah. Good morning, Quilly. Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning, Sandra. Was what, baby? My primer is ready. So let's go with our foundation. Let me change my Bobbi Brown. Now I want to use Juvia's Place foundation and Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty is 75% matte foundation, though they have foundation for all skin type, but this particular one is a full coverage foundation, and Juvia's Place foundation is a total matte foundation. So because I love mixing my foundation, that's why I want to mix the both of them together now. If not, I would have just popped in one. It's not a must you must mix your foundation. It's just what I like doing. My product. What product? Which of the products are you talking about, baby? Which of the products? When mixing your foundation, never make the mistake of mixing your foundation on your face, because you must have applied one before you applied another one before you applied another one. So in that case, it's either your foundation, your face will be too bright or too dark, or there'll be lots of harsh lines or whatever. The best way to mix your foundation is either in a can, tiny cans like this. You can mix your foundation inside. I actually see a lady who have different cans where she mix all her foundations. But for me, I just love to mix it on my hand. Mix it together before applying it on my face. Is there any special reason you don't put the face primer on your forehead? Because there's already foundation in there, but I did use the extra on the brush on my forehead. Yeah, I did use the extra on my brush on my forehead, but I don't actually apply foundation primer on my forehead because I already have foundation there from my brows. Remember? If I decide to apply primer on my forehead the way I did on my face, and I have foundation there, extra foundation is coming, contour is coming, highlighter is coming, setting powder is coming. Oh my God, there'll be too much product in there. Too much. I actually don't also apply foundation. I only use the leftover on my brush to blend in there, because I already have foundation there. Now let's blend. This is my foundation brush. There are some foundation brush that has a hole at the middle in here. There'll be a hole at this middle. Your foundation and primer. My foundations are from Juvia's Place and Huda Beauty. It's from Juvia's Place, and my Juvia foundation is shade 240 and Huda Beauty is Cocoa 510 Arrow. This is a total matte foundation. If you suffer from dry skin, please stay away from this foundation. It's a total matte foundation and full coverage. This is full coverage, but not total matte. It's 75% matte. So there are some foundation brush that has a hole at the middle. Stay away from it. It sucks foundation. All your foundation will keep dropping in. Just stay away from it. I actually don't know why they put hole on the foundation brush. I keep asking, is the brush breathing or not? And also, you can use your beauty blender. Where is this beauty blender? Come here, baby. This is beauty blender. You can use this to blend your foundation. You call it beauty blender, sponge, or whatever you want to call it, or foam. It's foam. It's foam. I don't know why they keep calling it beauty blender, sponge, whatever. So if you want to use this to blend your foundation, it's good. But the thing is, you have to dip it in water and squeeze out the excess water on it. You just squeeze out the excess, or best bets, right? You spray your setting spray on it. What are you trying to do? You are trying to make it wet. It has to be wet before you use it on your foundation. But the disadvantage on this stuff here is it sucks foundation. This stuff sucks foundation. And if you have a dry skin, remember you're going to use an oil-based foundation, and this stuff is going to dry up the oil. You know, it's foam. So any liquid that touches it, it dries it off. It will dry the moisture on your foundation if you're using an oil-based foundation. So if you have a dry skin and you want to use these products, please think twice. I only advise, hi Mariette, good morning. I only advise people with if you have an oil skin, stay away from it, because it's going to dry up the oil on your foundation. I only advise people with dry skin, oily, what am I saying? If you have oily skin, you can use it. If you have oily, because you're going to be using a matte foundation, but if you have a dry skin, you're going to use an oil-based foundation. And if you use this to blend it, it's going to dry up the oil on your foundation, leaving your face dried. So please, if you know you have a dry skin, don't use it. If you must use it, don't use it on dry skin, only for oily skin, because you're going to use a matte foundation. But the disadvantage again is it sucks foundation. If I was to use this product to blend my foundation, I would have applied ×2 of this foundation on my face. But outside that, is very, very good. It's actually what I use in blending my concealer. It's very, very good, but it sucks foundation. It dries the moisture on the foundation because it's foam. Any liquid that touches it, it extracts it. Tap, 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 tap. Don't swap. Don't do this. Look, just look at what I did to my face. Look, if you swap, this is what is going to happen to your face. Don't swap. Just tap. Tap, 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 tap. There was a day someone commented on my makeup video to say, oh, I'm going to end up having a headache because I'm hitting my face. When I was blending my makeup, I was like, no, it's not what you're thinking. I'm not hitting my face. I'm just holding it very light while I blend my makeup. Don't forget your neck area. Thank you, Adele. Good morning, Mama. Remember, I didn't apply foundation on my forehead. I didn't apply any extra foundation on my forehead because the extra on my brush, the leftover on my brush, I'll use it to blend the forehead because I already have foundation that I use to clean the top of my brows in there to avoid having excess products. Blend, 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 blend. Keep blending till you get tired of blending. Good afternoon, Mommy Feiwa. Good afternoon. How are you doing, Mama? Happy midweek. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. The way the eyeshadow is now, you can apply shimmer if you want to. You can apply glitter if you want to. I just needed something easy for you. If not, start applying glitter, shimmer. Oh, it will look very complicated. Love you too, Mama. Love you, love you. When you're going to apply the contour, can you please show us exactly where you put yours on your cheekbone? A lot of people place their product on different areas of the face. Yes, there's actually a misconception about where to apply contour on your cheekbone. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. I'll talk about that, Melly. I'll talk about that. Hi, Kappa. Hi, baby. How are you doing? Where are you going? You want this makeup product to stain my white? No. Applying your foundation or concealer, always cover up your body, except the outfit you are putting on. You don't mind if it gets damaged from drop of foundation or concealer. If foundation or concealer touches any fabric, that will be the end. Nothing on earth can wash it off. So I always cover myself, except if I don't mind, like, I don't mind. Okay, now it's properly blended. Let's bring in our concealer. Concealer. Okay. Right, this is my concealer from P Perfect. P Perfect. It's not a full coverage for concealer. That's why I don't like it. It's for all skin type. Okay, let's apply it. Where do you apply your concealer? On your T-zone. Where is your T-zone? Yeah, 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 and yeah. Those are your T-zone. The reason why you have to apply it, because you have to bring your face together. You have to highlight in that place. You just have to. It's a must. It's a must. Thank you, Afra. Good morning. Your T-zone. This is your T-zone. These are your T-zone. Applying concealer does not necessarily mean you have to use concealer. You can use your foundation in place of your concealer. You can use your eyeshadow base if it has same shade with your concealer. Yes. If you don't have concealer and you have foundation, you can use it as your concealer on your T-zone. Yeah. Hello, baby girl. I learned from you how to apply makeup with different colors that match with my dress from Philippines. You're so pretty. Thank you, Angelita. Thank you. How are you doing, baby? How are you doing, baby? Yes, this is where I use my beauty blender. My beauty blender is already wet. I always do that before on my live video. So let's blend it now. Let's blend it. Blend, blend, blend. You can use your brush to blend if you want to. You must not necessarily use a beauty blender. I just prefer to use a beauty blender on this area. You see how pretty the concealer is sitting on my skin. You can hardly tell if I use a concealer or not. That's because the concealer has the same shade with my foundation. Greetings from Malaysia. Thank you, baby. The concealer has the same shade with my foundation. If I was to use a brighter shade of concealer after I have blended it, the only thing you have to do is to take your foundation brush. The brush you use in blending your foundation, there will be a harsh line between the concealer and the foundation. Just take your foundation brush and tap on it. Tap on the harsh line between your concealer and your foundation. Tap on it. Because my concealer has same shade with my foundation, you can't see it. Just tap on it. That's when you are using a different shade from your foundation. You just tap on it so that there'll be no harsh line. But if you know you want to skip that step, you don't have strength from that step. Hi, Stella. Good morning from St. Lucia. Hi, Augusto. Good morning from USA. Thank you for coming. If you don't have strength for that step, get a concealer that has same shade with your foundation and you will be free to go. Okay, let's go to contour now. Should we use a creamy contour or we should use a powder contour? Creamy contour is not for beginners. It's more difficult to blend, and powder contour is for everybody. So I think we should use a powder contour. Or what do you guys think? Should we use powder contour or creamy contour? Hi, Dorothy. Good morning. Powder or creamy contour? Powder or creamy contour? Powder or creamy contour? Whichever one you guys want us to use. Powder or creamy contour? Powder. Okay, let's go with powder. This creamy contour is good, but not for beginners. Why did I say it's not for beginners? If you use a creamy contour, you have to set with a powder contour, and it's more difficult to blend because it's creamy. It's more difficult to blend. If you use this, you have to set with this. And if you're not careful enough as a beginner, your contour will be too dark. Always avoid this one. Let this one go and sleep. Don't even buy it. Don't buy it. Even me, as a makeup artist, I use this more. I don't regularly use this. I use this more. It's when I use it, when I'm creating a very deep makeup, or okay, sometimes let me just use it. It's there. Then I use both. But for every day, I use powder contour. Creamy, so beginners can learn already. Let's use powder today, right? Let's use powder today because this one is very difficult to blend. And if you're not careful, you know, when it comes to makeup, colors matters a lot. Shades. So many people make mistakes about that. When it comes to makeup, you have to choose your shades wisely. There was a lady who commented, I think it's Melly Melly. If it's not you, I'm sorry. She said when her daughter or her sister did her makeup, her skin tone was going differently and her makeup was going differently because I think it was too dark. So applying this tool might leave your contour too dark. So let's use a powder contour. Next time we use a creamy contour and a powder contour. But beginners, don't buy creamy contour. There's no point for it. No point for it. This is a powder contour. Even on powder contour, we have different shades. You can tell this is the only shade I'm using. This shade is for someone who has a very, very light skin tone. Yeah, Melly, you are right. Who has a very, very light skin tone. So this is the shade I'm gonna use now with my flat contour brush. This is a flat contour brush. You can use your angle brush if you want. In fact, when it comes to contour, you can use almost all the brushes, but I'm not going to confuse you with that. Just get your flat contour brush or your angle brush. This is a flat contour brush. Tap on it. Dust out the excess. Remember, it's contour. It's dark. Dust out the excess. Don't worry, you still have some products left on your brush. All right. So when you want to apply contour on your cheekbone, please don't do this. I'm going to laugh now. Hold on. Don't do this. You don't do this. You always smile. Day in the morning in Malaysia. Oh, really? It's morning in Malaysia? Okay, you do this. And your contour has to come under your cheekbone. Look at your cheek here. It has to come here because when you're having a BS here, is your BS going to come like this? No, your BS will come like this. You have to follow the line of your BS. Look at it. And don't contour outward. If you contour outward, if you do this, your contour will be coming out. Your contour will be coming out to end up here. Always contour inwardly. Take it inside, or you take it upward. either inside or upward. Don't take it downward or outward. If you take it downward, this part will be very dark. If you take it outward, your contour will end up on your lip. Your contour will end up. Your face is gonna look as if some kids has done hide and seek on your makeup. Hello, baby girl for life. Thanks for the free makeup lectures. You're welcome, Ada. Good morning, Mama. So take it inwardly. Hold it lightly. If you're angry, don't hold your brushes because you might transfer aggression on your brushes. Just hold it lightly. Very light. Very, very light. And your hairline, don't forget your hairline. Don't forget your hairline. Always contour your hairline. The purpose of contour is to bring your makeup together. Contour is very important on makeup. It's to bring your makeup together. If not, your foundation will be everywhere. Eyeshadow all over the place. So by the time you apply contour, you apply your highlighter. Oh, you're going to look like that baby girl. So let's contour our hairline. You see, one of the reasons why I didn't apply extra foundation. I'm fine, baby. I'm fine, Jeffrey. How are you? You see the reason why I didn't apply extra foundation on my forehead. Now contour has come in there. We're going to have a conceal. No, we've applied concealer. Setting powder. Setting powder will be coming there. Highlighter will be coming there. Oh my God, there'll be too much product. Your hairline. Avoid using a contour that will be too dark, because on contour, nothing can cover it up. Nothing. You have to be careful. Your contour has to be under your cheekbone. Look at your cheek. Yeah. Just follow the line of your beard. Just follow it. Look. Your beard cannot come like this. Your beard is going to come like this. Hi, Soul-san. How are you doing, sugar? Yeah, it's easier to use the powder contour. Very, very easy. Creamy contour, you are not careful. So let's contour our nose. I have a special brush for contouring my nose. I have this my nose special brush, a very tiny brush to contour my nose. Love you, Ang. Love you. Follow your nose line as well. Follow your nose line. If you can't follow your nose line because it's difficult to get a nose line, just follow the end of your brows. Take it down. Take it down. Beginning of your brows, I mean. Just follow the beginning of your brows. Contour into your eyeshadow. Take it into your eyeshadow. You see the reason why I use this darker shade of concealer there? Yes, it makes my work easy. Very easy for me there. If I have used this brighter shade, oh dear, I would have been here blending and blending and blending and blending. Look, everything works well. For those that believe and trust in him. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Rita. I'm going to take my flat brush again to blend it. Our contour is done. That is an awesome camera. Thank you. Our contour is done. And you must not necessarily use a contour palette. If you don't have contour palette, you can use your eyeshadow to contour. Yes, you can use your eyeshadow to contour. You can use your brown eyeshadow to contour because contour is brown. If you are very, very dark skin, you can use a dark shade of brown, like coffee shade, black coffee shade of brown as contour. You can use your brown eyeshadow as a contour. Yes. Yes, and you can use your eye pencil, your brow pencil as a contour, but that one is more difficult to blend than a creamy contour. Very, 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 very difficult. I don't even try it. I don't have the extra time to start blending and blending and blending and blending. All right, let's set now with our setting powder from Yolando. One of the best setting powder I've ever purchased. Every time I try to send likes on the live video, it's telling me I'm banned for an hour for not for. Don't mind them, Melly. It's Facebook. It's Facebook. It's Facebook. It's Facebook. Facebook these days, my God. I'm so sorry to hear that. There is my setting powder from Yolando. It's of different shades. We have different shades of setting powder. But the thing is, if you can't afford a setting powder, do you know what you're going to do? Buy your talcum powder. You see this powder I always rub all over my face when the weather is hot, when the weather is extremely hot, right? Just use your white baby powder, your talcum powder, your baby powder. You can also use it to set, but don't apply too much. Don't apply too much. Name call, please. Hi, Aung. Hi. I hope you're doing fine. Don't apply too much. You can use your white powder to set. I've done that a lot of times. And you can use your setting powder to set. This is from Yolando. Let's use it now. There are two ways of setting your face. We have the setting method and the baking method. The baking method is where you apply lots of setting powder on your face. Give it extra time to bake. You look at it in baking. For me, I look at it like, oh, it's a waste of product. I just use the setting method. The setting method is just applying a normal amount of setting powder and you're free to go. Do you guys want me to apply a baking method on one part of my face and apply a setting method on one part of my face? Hi, Tina. Good morning. How are you doing? You are watching from all the way from Austin. How are you doing? Should I apply setting method and baking method on one part of my face? Hi, Mommy Effie. Good afternoon, Mama. Beautiful makeup, baby girl, always on point. I love your eating content. It makes me laugh with powerful cap. Keep all the great. Well, thank you, Mama. Thank you. Okay, let's apply setting method here and baking method there so that you can see the difference. But it's baking method, to me, is just waste of products. Okay. That's a setting method. This is a setting method I just did on this part of my face now. I'm going to do a baking method here. You see the difference? Lots of setting powder. I'm having extra here. This is the difference. Hi, Putri. Are you using a wet sponge for the setting? No, it's a different sponge. I have so many sponge. Look at the wet one. It's a different sponge. Yeah, it's a different sponge. No, 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 no. You can't use wet sponge on your setting powder. It will swallow the powder because it's wet. It will just swallow it. So this is the difference. You look at this place now. I have so many, lots of amounts of setting powder. You have to leave it to bake. You just have to leave it. That's why you see some setting powder, they write baking powder, setting powder is all the same. Don't be confused. Oh, what's setting powder? What's baking powder? It's all the same. It's just that when you are setting, you apply a minimum amount of setting powder. When you are baking, you apply a maximum of amount of setting powder. That's it. And this one is more difficult to blend because you have lots of powder there. You're gonna blend. You keep blending. You keep blending. You're gonna blend. So as we're gonna allow it to set or to bake, let's go to blush. Do you know that you can also use your eyeshadow as a blush? Yes, you can use eyeshadow as a blush. Should I use my eyeshadow as a blush? Yes, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. You can apply eyeshadow as a blush. Eyeshadow is actually playing a big role on makeup. Let's try this eyeshadow from Juvia's Place. You can use an eyeshadow as a blush. Eyeshadow, 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 eyeshadow. This is my eyeshadow from Juvia's Place. I'll tap on these two shades, orange, yellow, and orange. Where's the orange? Yeah, yellow and orange. I'll tap on these two shades now. It's an eyeshadow. Don't forget to dust out. Dust out, dust, 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 dust. And now you are coming to your cheek. This is where you apply your blush. Your cheek. Apply it on your cheek at the top of your contour. You can also use your lipstick as a blush, but you have to set. If you don't set and the weather is warm, your lipstick will start melting off. You have to also set. Yes, you can use lipstick as your as your blush. Always dust out the excess on your brush. Don't think I'm wasting my product. You are not wasting your product. It looks as if we're having too much, but leave it. We're going to come back to it when we're blending the whole look together. We'll take out any excess we have on our face off. Thank you, Ronnie. Blend it into your hairline. That's eyeshadow in there. All right. Let's keep it. Let's keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. I always leave my makeup product on the original buses. Don't throw away your buses. Your makeup will ruin it no matter how careful you are. Always leave it on the original buses. Just look at me. Look at my bubble wrap. It's still intact. The way it is now, you can throw this makeup from first floor to 10th floor. Nothing will happen to it because it's already protected. All my makeup are still in the original buses. Look at my setting powder, still in the original bus. I don't receive my makeup and throw out the buses. No, I have to protect it. I have to protect it. That's definitely not for beginners. That requires a lot of blending. Stick to blush. You think it requires a lot of blending? I think I applied excess, but we're still gonna blend it later on. But for using lipstick as a blush is not for beginners. It's not. You have to do lots of blending and you have to set it. You have to set it either with your eyeshadow or with your blush. Because on makeup, wherever you apply liquid, you have to set. If you don't set, it melts. If you don't set, it melts. It melts, it melts, it melts. It melts off. You have to set. You have to. It's not even advisable to use lipstick as a blush. It's just one of those days. Okay, let me do something different. Let me do something different. Let me use my lipstick as a blush. Yeah. If you are able to identify your products, what they are used for, oh, majority of the work on your makeup is done. Let's go to lipstick, lipstick, lipstick. Hi, Namrata. How are you doing, baby? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. I'm gonna use my lip liner now. My lip liner is from P. Louise and is on shade Loyal. You can use your eye pencil as a lip liner. You might not even need a lip liner. Most of the time, I always forget to use lip liner. They just use my lipstick. That's it. We'll be making use of these 4 lipsticks. 4 lipsticks. This is from Huda Beauty. This is from Revolution. These 2 are from Huda Beauty. This is from Revolution. Good morning, Maria. How are you doing? Good morning, Victoria. How are you doing? Thank you, Melody. And this is from P. Louise. These are the lipsticks we're going to be using today before we apply the lip gloss. I love lip gloss, but lip gloss is not good when you're going for a long day out or when you're going to party because your lipstick won't last long. If you want your lipstick to last the whole day you're going to party, use a matte lipstick without lip gloss. Are you seeing my photo? I can see your profile picture, baby. I love mixing my lipstick the way I do to my foundation. Who is this one? Who is this one? Who is this one? Please go. What is one? Stupid boy. Eh? Your country has the most populated country that your country has. They have the most. Is the most populated country with women in the whole world. But you still come on social media to talk down on women. Your country, a man has 50 wives. You still come on social media to look for a woman. Are you okay? Have any one of your kids messed up one of your palette powder? Or oh my God. Yes, yes. I'm laughing, but scenario usually makes you want to cry. Yes, 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 yes. You know, I always talk about my brush. My daughter messed up my big powder brush. Yes, yes. They always like to play with, especially my brushes. especially my brushes. Mommy Lover, don't mind him. I've blocked him. You see this set of people. That's why content creators don't leave their number on Facebook anymore. Thank you, Money. You always mess up my makeup. Well, what can I do? There's nothing you can do. My daughter loves makeup, like the mom. Like the mom. We're meeting. If you see the wonder. Love you too, love you too, love you too, Money. The most famous lipstick is a nude lipstick. Even makeup. Most famous makeup is a nude makeup. It goes with whatever you're putting on. All the lipstick I'm applying now are all matte lipstick. All matte. And this is from P. Louise. P. Louise, 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 P. Louise. Okay, let me blend my lipstick now. You blend your lipstick the way you blend any part or any kind of your makeup. Your eyeshadow, your foundation, you also blend your lipstick. Do you know you can have harsh lines on lipstick? Yes. When I know the time is right for me, I cross the stream. Love you too, sweetie. I have a dream. Okay, we're gonna apply lip gloss now. Thank you, Siwa. Ooh, why you popping out? Why you popping out? Hello, Dinah. I think I'm loving this lipstick. Is the lipstick lippy? Right, I'm gonna clean the surrounding of the lipstick now with my foundation. Just the extra that came out of the lip. When applying your lipstick, if you don't have a fleshy lip, like you don't have lots of flesh on your lip, you don't have lots of flesh on your lips, when you don't have lots of flesh on your lips, always take your lipstick above your lip lining. Above. It must be above if you want to have a flawless, beautiful lipstick. Take it above your lip lining. If you look at mine now, look at my lip lining here. Look at it here. And it's above. It must be above. But if you have a big flesh on your lip, you don't need to do that. When you know you don't have lots of flesh on your lip, always take it above your lip lining. You never fall with the lips. It's always, oh my God. Lipstick is the best part of my makeup. Lip. I love it. It's my favorite part. If you can hear my voice, both window watchers, let me know your best part of your makeup. The best part of your makeup. Mine is lipstick. I love lipstick. I love it. I invest on lipstick. I have a basket full of lipstick, different brands, different shades. I love lipsticks. Brows and lips are yours. Oh, my lipstick. Oh, I don't play with lipstick. Anytime I go to beauty shop, anytime I go to shops, like any shop they sell beauty products, I don't leave there without buying a lipstick. I love lipstick, 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 lipstick. I'm blending the foundation I use in cleaning the surrounding of my lip now. Yo. So let's blend the whole look together now. Oh, this is my mirror. Don't break. My favorite mirror has broken. Let's blend the whole look together. Good morning, Maria. Excuse me. Thank you, Moni. Let's blend the whole look together now. Oh, look at this makeup. We'll blend the whole look together now with our face powder or your press powder or your blending powder. You can call it blending powder, press powder, or face powder with your big powder brush or your face brush. This is big powder brush or face brush. Big powder brush or face brush with your face powder. I'll tap on it and start tapping my face. Don't swap, please. Don't scrub. This section, this particular segment is very, very sensitive. Kindly just tap on it. Keep tapping. This stage is very sensitive. If not, if you swap, you see lots of brush lines on your face. Hi, Alena. Good night, Vinka. Good night. Have a beautiful, sweet dreams. My powder is from, is it Huda Beauty? Yeah, sometimes I use some products I can't even remember where I got it from. It's from Huda Beauty and it's on shade 10 deep tan, 10 deep tan from Huda Beauty. Tap on it and use it to blend your whole makeup together. Are you seeing the difference between here and here now? This place is already blended on its own. It's just sink into my skin. But this place, because I applied excess setting powder, I'm gonna do lots of blending in there. Thank you, Adele. And if you're the type that has an oily skin, at this stage, you can use your powder brush to tap on your brows. Just tap on it. It's not going to ruin your brows. Just gently. Please don't be angry with your brush. Just tap on it. Tap on your brows to dry up the excess oil on your brows. You see, we're not having excess blush anymore. I'm not gonna call it eyeshadow. I'll call it blush because it's blush. Let me take out this. Yes, I'm done with creamy products. Thank you, China. I won't be using setting spray today. No setting spray, no setting spray, no setting spray. Right, let's apply highlighter. Highlighter. You see, highlighter, it's case sensitive. Why did I say case sensitive? Highlighter does not really add too much, like excess of much value to your makeup. It just gives you that shiny cheeks. There are some people, they apply too much highlighter. Oh my God, good afternoon, mom to 100 children. Good afternoon, mama, long time. I don't receive notification from people anymore. Oh my God. I think it's Facebook. If you don't receive notification from me, mommy Adodo one. Good afternoon, mommy Adoration. How are you doing? Unfollow me and follow back. Or another thing you should do as you're watching me right now, right? As you're watching me right now, tap on your screen. Just touch your screen like this. There will be a 3 icon or 3 dots on your screen. It will either be at the top right hand corner of your screen or the bottom right hand corner of your screen. That's if you touch your screen like this. Touch the 3 dots. You see an option for you to switch on your notification. The best thing to do is unfollow or follow back, then on your notification. It's Facebook that is switching on people's notification. It's Facebook, darling. Just tap on your screen, 3 dots on the top right hand corner or bottom right hand corner, depending on the phone you are using to watch. Then click on the 3 dots. You see so many options there. Just click on turn on notification. So as I was saying on highlighter, it doesn't really play much role on makeup. It just gives you that shiny cheeks and all that cheeky look. So a lot of people use this highlighter like they paint their face with highlighter. No, this is what you do with highlighter. You just take a little bit of it. It's shiny. It's actually shiny. Oh, thank you, Melly. This is what I use for my highlighter. This is my highlighter brush. Just touch it little bit. Dust it out on your cheekbone. Look. It's there. It's there. Highlighter does not play a major role on your makeup. So you shouldn't paint your face with highlighter. No, 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 no. You shouldn't paint your face with it. It's there. And if you want, you can also apply on your T-zone here and here. And your nose. With my nose, I always use a tiny pointed brush. Not too much. Not too much, please. Not too much. And when you don't have highlighter, you must have a shimmer on your eyeshadow palette. You can use your shimmer in place of highlighter. Thank you, Nila. Your makeup fits you well. Love the color, beautiful. Thank you, Anne-Marie. You can use the shimmer on your eyeshadow palette as your highlighter. So if you don't have a highlighter, you must have a shimmer on your eyeshadow palette. Just use it. And you have to take out the excess as well. Blend it. If you want, you can apply highlighter on your brow bone. But I'm not going to apply highlighter on my brow bone today because I already have a bright, a brighter shade of concealer either. That was the reason I used a brighter shade of concealer so that there will be no point of highlighter. But if you have used a darker shade of concealer, then you have to apply highlighter on your brow bone. Thank you, Yogita. So our makeup is almost ready. It's just for us to fix lashes. Lash, lash, lash. Where are you? Here I am. Here I am. Oh, I forgot my eyeliner. Look at me. Look at me. The lining of my lower eye. The lining of my lower eye. My eyeliner is from Kiko. This was the first product I got from Kiko. The lining of my lower eye. You can use your black eye pencil, your brow pencil to line in your eye, or you can use your brown pencil, you can use your eyeliner, whichever one you have. Just make use of it. When you are not a makeup artist, try to work out with the product you have, because makeup products, good makeup products are very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. So always work out with whatever you have. And a makeup product is not something you stop buying like, okay, I've gotten everything. No, you can never have everything when it comes to makeup. And when you're a makeup lover or a makeup artist, you can never have everything. You just have to keep buying. It's like clothes. Keep buying clothes. That's how makeup is. And when you are addicted to makeup, whoosh, your house will be full of makeup products. Like me. Any corner of this house, you have to see 1 or 2 makeup products. And this stage, you also can use your black eyeshadow. You can also use your black eyeshadow. You see, eyeshadow is playing a very big role. You can also use your black eyeshadow if you want. If you want to, you can use your black eyeshadow. Okay, let's fix our lashes now before calling it a day. A day with baby girl. Oh, Where are you flying to? When getting lashes, try as much as you can to get a real lashes, a weightless lashes. Any lash that is a microfiber, they are very heavy because they are rubber, they are plastics, they are not real lashes. And if you have a real lashes, you can reuse it. I have been using these same lashes for, I think, close to 2 months now. You can reuse your real lashes. They are reusable. You can wash them just the way you wash your virgin hair. You wash them, you can iron them, reuse them. All you need to do is when you take it off, clean it up. But for me, I don't have that time. I always clean it when I want to use it. I'll continue to use it till I get tired of it, or I think, oh, it's old. It's very, very, very weightless. Very, very weightless. Don't apply too much glue on your lashes. Though I use hair bond, but you still don't apply too much. If not, your lashes will not gum because there'll be too much glue on it. If you're using a eyelash glue, you still don't apply excess. And you have to give it a few seconds for it to get dry before fixing it. Baby girl, recommend affordable foundation and powder for me. I'm in Nigeria. You can get foundation like Juvia's Place. It's affordable. Yeah, it's the cheapest foundation I have. It's very, very affordable. When they are having sales, you can get it at $11. Juvia's Place. If not, the original price is $22. Yeah. And please don't buy from representative. They sell fake. There are so many fake sellers out there. The only way to get an original product is when you buy from the manufacturer. They ship to Nigeria because I have a customer in Nigeria who has ordered from them direct. Juvia's Place. This foundation. Where is it? This is the new foundation they do now. This is the new one. This is the old one. This is their new foundation. This is the old one. It's still the same price, $22 original price. When they are having sales, sometimes you can get it at $9. Yeah, so let's fix. When fixing your lashes, avoid fixing it on your natural lashes. If you fix your false lashes on your natural lashes, when you are taking it out, it's gonna pull out your natural lashes. It's just gonna take like 1 or 2 strands of hair unknowingly to you. You have the old one, yes, it's very good. The old one is total full coverage amount, but this new one is 75% full coverage. But it's okay. I like the smell. It's still good. I've used it. But the old one is a total full coverage. And 2, the reason why you don't have to fix your false lashes on your natural lashes, if you do, you're going to start feeling some weight on your natural lashes because the lashes, there will be too much. What is the name of the foundation, please? Juvia's Place. JUVIA''S, then Place. Juvia's Place. Very good foundation, and it's cheap. Her products are cheap, very, very cheap, and her products are very good. I have lots of eyeshadow palettes from her. So always fix your false lashes on your eyelid. That's the work of this, your liner. Is the place you drew your liner. That's where you have to put your false lashes. Don't fix it direct on your natural lashes. Anytime you are taking out your lashes, if you get any sharp needle pain, any kind of pain at all, just know that your lashes were wrongly fixed. You don't have to fix it on your normal lashes. No, no, no. You feel a weight there. You're going to feel some sensation there when you are taking it out. Juvia, yes, Juvia, they apostrophe S. Anyway, when you write Juvia, when you go on Google, it's going to pop up. Make sure you are not using the sponsored companies. Just scroll. There should be like the third or fourth option. Juvia's Place. Yeah, Juvia's Place is very, very good. It's very good and cheap. It's very good and cheap. The original price is $11. When they're having sales, you can get it. Sorry, the original price is $22. But when they're having sales, $10, $11. The highest sales they're gonna have at $15. But $11 is not something too bad for a foundation. Have a foundation here of £45. So it's $11, $22 is not too much. The foundation is good. It's good. Always fix it on your eyelid. On your eyelid. On your eyelid. On your eyelid. I hate tweezer. Very, very scared of it. Look at it. You can hardly tell that is not fixed on my natural lashes. My natural lashes are at the bottom. That was one of the reasons why I use mascara. You can't tell where they are. They're just there. You're welcome, Mama. Juvia's pigmentation is bright and beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. It's a very good product. Very good product. Both their eyeshadow and foundation. Very, very good. Very good. Eyelashes can actually transform your makeup. They are very good. What are you doing now? Stay there, baby. What are you doing? How can you do this to me? How can you do this to me, little man? Sometimes your lashes can play hide and seek with you. Hi, Bree. How you doing? Oh. How you doing? How are your parents? Your lashes can play hide and seek with you. And when you have dry skin, right? Remember your setting spray will be an oil-based setting spray. Always use your setting spray before your lashes. If you fix your lashes before your setting spray, that's for people with dry skin. If you fix your lashes before your setting spray, except your setting spray is a matte setting spray. If it's an oil-based setting spray, it's going to pull out your lashes because oil and gum or glue don't agree. Anything oily and glue don't agree. They are enemies. When I was learning makeup, I remember I don't even know the difference between matte and oil-based. Anytime I fix my lashes and use my setting spray, my lashes will start pulling out. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? There was a day I was forced to ask my audience, look at the problem I am facing. And they told me, oh, it's my setting spray. My setting spray is an oil-based setting spray. That's why it's pulling it out. If I'm buying online, how do I know my shade? There is a shade tester there. There is a shade tester. That was how I started. All my foundations, I bought them online. There is a shade tester there. You just use the shade tester. There's a shade tester there. Or you can buy two shades. The one you think is exactly or the one that is darker. and the one that is darker, but there's a shade tester there. Stop playing hide and seek with me. Dun, 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 dun. A song to sing. Yes, I think we are done with this look. You're welcome, babes. Did I miss anything? Look at you that is just coming, say end of the road. Oh yes, it's actually the end of the road. I agree. So what have you learned today? Yes, that's what they do in college. After teaching and teaching and teaching, you have to learn one or two things. What am I tearing here? Why am I tearing makeup? Can somebody rate my makeup? You have been here since really 100 over 100. Loves the shade you use. It's within my skin tone color. Oh, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mommy Faith. Mommy Adoration, really. I have to sue you for being there since. Watch out, I just comment now. We are done. 95, thank you. We are done. Done, done, done. We are done. I'm so hungry. Done, done, done. We are done. Thank you, Mommy. Love it. Oh, I love your look now. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me rub my hair cream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Bree. Thank you, baby. Hi, Zaifan. Thank you. Can't remember the last time I used wig. Gradually getting used to my low cut. Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. It's nice to see you, yeah. I love you. You love me. We are happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Want to say you love me too. Thank you, mommy. Adoration. I have a broken ankle and feet. Oh my God, really? I'm sorry, Bree. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry. I hope you're getting better. I'm sorry. Love you too, mommy. Love you too. I love you. You love me. We are happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. It's nice to see you, yeah. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you, Joycelyn. Bye bye, everyone. It's nice to see you, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's not easy to be watching your screen for 2 good hours. My God, I'm so glad. I appreciate you guys for undiluted love. Try a wig on for, oh my God, I'm sorry, Mama. You see these wigs behind me? I'm going to start using them during the winter, but now it's sunny. Using a wig is very hard for me this time around. The weather is so hot. During winter, I'm going to be putting on wig, but for now, a lot of people actually told me I look younger without wig. That was what gave me the encouragement to stop using wig. And I have compared my pictures. When I put on wig, I look like Mama di Mama. And without wig, I look like the baby girl that I am. Love you too, Mommy Eve. Try okay, I've read that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys from the depth of my heart. I appreciate you guys. Watching makeup on a live video is not easy. It's very discouraging because you're gonna sit down watching somebody for hours, minutes. It's like, oh my God, when are we gonna finish this today? She's taking too long. She's this, she's that. That's why I see so many people can't learn makeup online. It's not their fault. It's just that it's not easy to be watching your screen. You moved to Scotland. Oh my God, you moved to Scotland. Why did you move to Scotland? Oh, I missed you. Thank you, Mommy Faith. So it's not easy when you find out 1 or 2 persons who watch your makeup online, live makeup. You have to appreciate. I'm appreciating you guys. It's not easy. It's not easy. Makeup is boring, especially when the host is not entertaining. Oh, it's boring. All right, so it's not that hot here. Oh, it's not that hot in Scotland. Oh, it's very hot here. Today is actually like 26 degrees. It's sunny right now. I don't know if you can hear the sound of my fan. It's very warm today. Yes, it's better for me and my 100 children. All right, you should go and fill up the population in Scotland. You know they need population in Scotland. Go with your 100 children. All right, guys, I'm gonna see you guys soon. I'm so hungry now. Let me get something to eat. As a baby girl, as a foodie, I shouldn't be hungry. I'll see you guys soon. And don't forget, I remain the one and only Baby Girl for Life, aka the musician and the songician. See you guys later. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Bye, Ede. Bye. Bye, Mama. Bye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye, window watchers. Bye. Bye, my lordy. Bye. Bye. See you soon with your food. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.